But this is going to look good when it's done. We'll paint it up, we'll do a little body work, it'll look nice, and the way we're going to make it look customized is making a brand new dash bezel for this to fit into place, and we're going to do that with our Tracker CNC ProTable plasma cutting system. What's really cool, because you take all our dimensions, you implement them here into Corel Draw, you transfer everything over the table, and you have got a perfect piece. So right now what I've got laid out is a rectangle. We need to get all the measurements so we get the right dimensions, and Matt's going to help me out with that. Shoot me with the length, would you?
17.
All right, so
on
put
the nose.
that in place there. And the height?
8.
8.0.
That'll work.
And boom, you see there's our right shape. Now what's cool about this is you see everything in front of you, so you'll know if you've got something that's out of whack. First thing we want to do is make our speedometer. So we're going to go ahead and use the elliptical tool. We'll make our circle like that. Now we just need the dimensions for that speedometer.
Now I can get pretty close with the tape measure, but I can't get 100% accurate. And I know Bruno doesn't have any tolerance for any kind of errors whatsoever, so I want to make sure I get it right. So 5, and with this little ruler, it looks like 41/64. Nice thing is, right on the back side of this, I can go to 41/64, and the decimal equivalent is 0.640. So, you got that?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll put it for the other axis, and we'll have our perfect circle here. 0.64, boom, and there you can see the changes made right before us. Now we just need to decide where we want to locate it in respect to our bezel itself. We're going to continue on getting measurements from Matt for all our cutouts, for our gauges and all our switches. We'll lay them all out here. We'll see that it works. We'll get all the right dimensions. We'll transfer it over to the table, and we will have a very cool, very precise looking custom dash bezel.
It's going to look nice.
Hey, welcome back. Our CNC tracker is done cutting out our custom dash bezel. Now Matt's just doing the final touches right now, and it looks pretty good.
You ready for this, dude? Check
Yeah.
out the reveal, right? So we pull this off, and now I will hit this with the pad. I'll just put a little water on there, hit this with the pad, back and forth like that on the side, and we'll match up that whole brushed look all the way through. And then when we peel these white stickers off, boom, it's going to jump out at you, and that's what we're looking for, dude.
Well, Matt finishes our dash. I'm going to go ahead and start working on our bumper. Now, the Tracker CNC is really great because it's so versatile. You can cut the thinnest of aluminum to 1-inch thick steel. Now, I don't know why you have to cut anything that thick, but it has the ability to do so. Also, it's easy to get up and running. You get one of these systems, you get everything complete in the system, and you can be up and cutting in a matter of hours, which is really nice. Now, the software, easy to use. We're back in Corel Draw, and you can see right here, this is our finished bumper. Now I'm going to show you guys a quick step here, which is kind of neat. Here's a rectangle shape, okay? So let's say we're building our bumper. What you do is you make one rectangle like that, put another one here, and we can weld these two together to get what we're looking for. Pow, like that. So this is a rough, is where you go is while you're building this out. So we continue on, make our diagonals here with little triangles. That gives you a sense of what we need to do. Now, here is our finished drawing. One thing I want to mention to you guys is when you do this, you got to understand that you got to make room for the cut. So the cutter is going to come down, and you have to give it an entry point. Otherwise, it'll mess up the finish. So what we're going to do here is do an edit plot. So we'll go in like here, like that. Zoom selected. Now this is actually the cutout for the bolt hole, but we've got to leave an entry point so it doesn't mess up the bumper. So go like that, add a lead in there, and this way it'll purge or come down to the bumper, cut it out this way, and leave a nice even hole and won't have any damage to it. We won't have any weird cuts.
Now Bruno is a smart guy, but he also benefits because when you have a CNC tracker table like this, they give you unlimited training, technical support, and there's a 3-year warranty. So it's not like he just knew all this stuff. He actually learned it.
All right, buddy, fire in the hole. So our front bumper is cut out. Now I'm going to take it and hit it with the DA sander, get off all this protective coating, and then it's going next door because we're going to bend this thing to fit the Jeep. Yeah, I know you're thinking you're going to bend steel, right? Well, with the right tool, anything is possible.
Good luck with that. All right, now back on over here on our bezel, I can remove this final sticker, and we can take a look at that polished look. Now that looks fantastic. Everything came together real nice.